at a stipulated time because we still have another meeting this evening. And so I want to officially welcome us this evening and also thank us for our consistency, especially Mr. Ibrahim Mohammed. He is always consistent, and in most cases, he happens to be the very first person that comes into the chat room almost on a regular basis. And so I have been taking note of people that are very consistent, people that are always punctual, and people that are also very, very committed. And so, in a journey like this, it is not everyone that will survive. So, I keep telling us this all the time, and I keep emphasizing and reiterating the importance of being focused. In life, you have to define what you want. You also have to maintain focus. You have to be committed. You have to be consistent. And so I am happy that we have people who are always following us on track, who are always getting themselves updated whenever we are called upon, especially in our respective Google meeting updates. Not too many people actually understand the importance of having our exchange come open. And so everyone is looking forward to that particular period. But what will help us to attain or achieve success to making sure that we have that exchange open? We have a lot of people who are not willing, who are not even ready to put in any effort to ensuring that we achieve success in the opening of this exchange. And so I have given a statistics of the Incredible World Coin user base across Africa. We have a very large user base in Africa. But the reason why we are really struggling with this migration issue is because we have many of our subscribers of the internet, some of which most of them are not technologically inclined to the latest technological happenings around the world. That is why on a regular meetings, you will barely see a lot more people in our attendance. And some people have declined because perhaps uh, uh, it is not going in their direction. But I want to use this medium to let us know that we are making progress despite the challenges, despite the confrontations and all the criticisms and the negativities that a lot of people are busy uh, raining on the forums. We are still moving forward. And so I want to use this medium to specially appreciate the Liberian leadership for waking up to their responsibilities and also for gearing up the momentum. We are gradually making a lot of progress in Nigeria. And so I think come September, Sierra Leone will be the next for this migration campaign. The reason is because we want as many people as we can, especially in our African region, to be on the exchange so that by the time this exchange comes open, we will be one of the first people that will participate in the exchange activities. Why? Because there will be a lot that will happen when the exchange comes open. That the kind of time I normally spend in order to give us update and also take us through some processes, I will be very busy by then because the the responsibility will triple. And so I am encouraging those who are interested in specifically trading with their coins, and those who want to start the transactional activities on the exchange when it do comes open are the ones who we are telling to migrate. And so those who are not ready to use their coins, of course you can migrate whenever you choose or whenever you feel like. But we are migrating so that we can have the exchange open. By the time that exchange opens and we are trading, those who wish to migrate, even by then, they can still migrate. And those who wish to leave their coins in the ICO, it will be there. Even from now till 10 years to come, nothing will tamper with their coins on the ICO. And so I want to appreciate especially our sponsors who actually came in at the last minute of the 60 days challenge that ended. I think that was on Tuesday, on the 14th of this month, year 2023, which is August. And so today I will be giving us update regarding how far we have come, and also throughout next week we will be in another region in some part of central Liberia where there is no good network connectivity. And so I will be scheduling updates when I am opportune to be on or a location where there is good connectivity. And so by next week, we might not have a meeting maybe until Friday or probably Monday or Tuesday of the following week, because the regions where we are going to be approaching in order to help the people in on the process of migrating into the exchange, most of those areas there are no networks. And so we are also going around trying to create or do some orientations, and also get our offline merchants in those respective rural communities that will be able to cater for people who are not able to come on the internet to trade on the exchange. And so all of these informations and also many other more, and everything that has to do with migrations, is what has been keeping us busy over here in Liberia. And so before I give us update or a highlight regarding uh, the sponsorships and also those who were sponsored last week, and also how many people we have currently on the exchange, I think maybe towards the end of the month, I will request for the screenshot of the total number of migrations that are accumulated on the exchange by the admin, so that I can share it again. And so every end of the month, it is important for us to keep track of how far we are making progress, so that everyone will see how far we have come regarding the migration process. And so currently at the moment, we are approaching 20,000 users on the exchange. And so right now we have over 19,240 completed migrations. And so there are some sponsorships that were made just towards the ending part of the 60 days challenge, most of which were not migrated yet. And so we also have other people, some sponsorships here in Liberia who are yet to be migrated. And so we have a lot, and we are seriously busy working behind the scene to ensuring that we achieve success. And so I want to specially appreciate His Royal Highness, uh, our daddy in the house, Joshua Makamatakar from Kaduna State, who has been one of the instrumental and also very focused and elderly dignitary in our midst. I think some part of, I think it was this week or last week or thereabout, we have almost 20 sponsorship or almost 50 sponsorships, sorry, coming from that region. And so they have really sponsored a lot of people from the southern part of Kaduna region, and also some part of Abuja. Some sponsorships also came in. And so I want to appreciate our coordinators and every leader who has been working along to ensuring that we achieve success and also we are moving forward. And so indeed we are moving forward. And so to conclude the entire migration, the 60 days challenge, we have a total of uh, 12 sponsors that actually participated in the 60 days challenge that was extended, which came to an end last week, Tuesday. In person, one of them is Mr. Mbappe from Togo, who sponsored 25 migrations. And also, we have Madam Ebere Chuku from Lagos, who earlier sponsored 5 migrations from the beginning of the second extended 60 days challenge. We also have Madam Udoka Favor, who sponsored a total of 24 migrations. We also have Mr. Johnson from Liberia, who sponsored a total of 30 migrations. Honorable Kate Raymond from Yola sponsored a total of 160 migrations. We also have Mohammed Senesi from Sierra Leone, who sponsored one. And also we have Mr. George from the southeastern part of Nigeria, who sponsored 5. Mr. Nnamanu from Burkina Faso sponsored 10. And His Royal Highness Joshua Makama Takar also sponsored 5. I think that was last week. And also we have Pastor Victor from Yola, who sponsored 10. And I also have Mr. Theophilus M from Kaduna State, M.A. Musa, who sponsored 40 migrations. And so these are the sponsors that actually uh, geared up a lot of momentum and also encouraged more migrations on the exchange, leaving us with a total of 19,240 completed migrations as at today. Mind you, migrations are still coming in on a daily basis. And so we are making progress on a daily basis. And so do not forget that our target in the month of August is 30, 35 to 40,000. And so very soon we will clock 20 and then moving forward. And so that does not also mean that individuals cannot sponsor. There is still a room open for the humanitarian migration sponsorships, but the extra bonus that was there for the 60 days challenge is what came to an end. I think that was on Tuesday, 14th of this month. But individuals who wish to sponsor humanitarian migration sponsorships will continue to roll in until we open the exchange, so that we can encourage individuals to sponsor in order for some of our humanitarian recipients who do not understand the value of what is given to them. Perhaps those who knows the value of what they are paying their money to sponsor will benefit and also take advantage of this window of opportunity that is still open at this moment. And so I came across a news posted by our daddy. I actually had it in, excuse me, I had it in mind to share that same news, and to my utmost surprise, I saw the news already posted on the forum. And so that shows that we have a lot of people that are fully engaged and also, watching out for all the latest update and also happenings around the world. Excuse me. And so it is no longer a rumor or a news that even IMF are going to be having a branch headquarter of their institution, and it will be situated in Lagos, Nigeria. In Africa, it will be in Nigeria. And so we have seen videos where, excuse me, we have seen videos where crypto ATMs, cryptocurrency ATMs, were recorded on places like Dubai, the United Arab Emirates, and also other places. I knew it was going to come to Nigeria. And so in Africa at the moment, it is not only in Lagos, Nigeria, but it's also in Kenya, in South Africa, and I think in Zambia or Zimbabwe or so. And so about three different countries in Africa that the crypto ATMs have been rolled out already. And so those ATMs, as long as the coins you possess, the coins you have in your possession are on any blockchain, whether it be Bitcoin blockchain, Binance blockchain, Ethereum blockchain, Polygon, Solana, and whatever exchange those coins are hosted, you will be able to exchange those coins and have it directly withdrawn from any of those ATMs. And so it's just a matter of time. It will circulate Nigeria. I also heard that there is going to also be another outlet in Kano State of Nigeria after Lagos. And so we have seen crypto ATMs now officially being launched in Nigeria. And so that brought us to the issue that was raised initially by one of our humanitarian regarding the Security and Exchange Commission of Nigeria placing a suspension on Binance activity in Nigeria simply because Binance refused to bow to their corruption. And so everything in Africa, it has been it becomes politics, has been politicized in such a way that anything that has the ability to give a common man an opportunity or dividends to benefit and make their lives easier, the government will always go ahead to ensure that they discourage that particular initiative. And so if the Security and Exchange Commission of Nigeria place a ban on Binance, what are crypto ATMs doing in Lagos? Why are they also going to be launched in Kano State and also very soon in Abuja, which is the capital city? Because definitely those ATMs are going to the federal capital territory. It's just a matter of time. And so for those of you who are still procrastinating, and also who are who are struggling, going back and forth, having some skepticism, you need to wake up from your slumber. What is happening around the world today is a pointer to show us or explain to us or give us a clear picture that the world right now, everything is going into blockchain. I have been singing about this right from the ICO period. I have been giving us updates and information regarding blockchain technology, of which many people paid a deaf ear. And so a time will come that people in Nigeria or Liberia or any part of Africa will purchase one incredible wealth coin even at the rate of $200 or even more per coin. That season or that period will surface very soon, not long from now. Why am I saying this? Is because as we sleep and wake up, as days pass by, months pass by, and also years passing by, you will discover that the fiat system is gradually losing relevance in the financial global financial market. So I want to take an example of the Nigerian naira, for example. And so, did you ever pause to ask yourself, why are our local currencies depreciating in value on a daily basis? Why won't our local currencies also compete with other global currencies around the world? And so you will discover that a dollar is going for over almost 1,000 naira per dollar. And also in Liberia here, it used to be $1 used to be I think about 140 or 150 Liberian dollars as at last year. Right now, it is almost 1,000 Liberian dollars to $1. And so, and many people are not okay. I think I'm having a message from Mr. Enaturu, or someone is saying whether they are not hearing. I'm not hearing you, sir. Perhaps okay. Let me. You will need to go out and come in again. It could be network from your end. Some of you who can hear me, you can unmute your mic. Let me be sure that you are hearing me. Can you hear me?
I am.
Hear you loud and clear, sir.
All right. And so
Yes, I can hear
maybe
you.
you should go check your connectivity, sir. I think that error or problem should be coming from. Okay, thank you. You can hear me now. Thank you so much. And so don't be carried away by the mainstream media. Don't, it is not every news that you hear on either local or international television stations that you will absorb and begin to panic, because that is what many of us do. Once we see a headline, oh, this cryptocurrency is a fraud, and then you begin to panic, you begin to shake. Most of those news are put in there to discourage the the ordinary people from getting involved into this, majority of which the target is Africa, because this is where it is believed that the poverty capital of every continent is Africa. And so all of such propagandas are being perpetrated by the mainstream media to discourage and also make people to shy away from the existing reality. And so I don't want most of us to begin to waver. Don't be a wandering generality. Be focused, because we have many people that today, of after all the information, despite the whole information and orientation you have gotten, and some of the knowledge that you already acquire from the Incredible Wealth Coin project, someone out there still will come and lure or deceive you to telling you that cryptocurrency is a scam and you believe. And so we are going to have a lot of millionaires and billionaires coming from IWC. It's just a matter of time. And so, but it doesn't happen overnight. It takes a period of time. It takes consistency, and it also takes a focus. I used to see comments on our forum, people saying every day on our meeting we are saying the same thing over and over. We are not saying the same thing here. And for those of us who are very good in cultivating or encouraging negativity, you have to desist from doing so. Otherwise, the more we begin to criticize and pump in more negativity on the forum, the longer it takes for us to experience this exchange. Why? Because the exchange will not come open until we attain that particular number of the minimum requirement of 55,000 users. And so that is one of the reasons why we need to be focused. We need to be very, very strict. And also block your ears to any discouragement and anything that anyone will bring, whether be it on the forum. Majority of those who are always sending in those criticisms and also those negativities, casting all those negativities on our forums, they are not consistent in our meetings to get updates. And so when one frustration or the other takes them, maybe for some time, they will begin to reiterate audios that will has the ability to discourage many other people here. And so before any comment can be ignited on any of our forums, ensure that you follow up with the updates. Even if you are not on a live meeting, follow up with the updates. You can visit our YouTube channel. Without subscribing, you can be able to go through the meetings that you were absent so that you can get yourself updated. And so we need to be focused, we need to be consistent, and also we need to be committed in what we are doing. In every gathering, as I'm trying to wrap up, because I'm going to take some questions, and so those of you who just came in, I have already updated us regarding the migration and also where we are. We are currently 19,240 completed migrations, even though there are still more migrations that are yet to come into the exchange. And so currently we are at 19,240. So I strongly believe before next week, Friday, we should be heading to 20 or even beyond 20,000. And so I want to appreciate us for holding on and also for coming on board on time. And so I will pause here and take some questions. This meeting is created strictly to update us regarding how far we are making progress in the migration. One. Secondly, to help those who do not understand the process of doing or going about how to do their migrations. Two. Three, to also answer or respond to some questions by providing clarity to those who care to understand or want to perhaps know some certain aspects in this project that perhaps they may not know before. And so these are the major reasons for these meetings. And so there someone came on asking that why are we holding meetings every day. And so I think I have answered your question today. We are holding these meetings to provide clarity, to give updates regarding where we are, and also to answer some concerns or questions or any other thing that bothers some of our users. And so I think I have done justice to that. Like I said, by next week, I will be going through some areas where there won't be any network. And so, in case a meeting is not scheduled for Tuesday or Friday, that shows that I am in those remote areas where there is no network connectivity. Just the way we did during the ICO is the same thing that we have started here in Liberia, and it will also extend to all other regions until we get the minimum requirement of 55,000 users on the exchange. And so I think I saw a comment before I allowed us to come in with our questions or any concern. Migration has ended according to the notice last. Should someone sponsor during this window? Migration has not ended. What has ended was the 60 days challenge. That 60 days challenge comes with extra bonuses of coins. And those bonuses are specially created in order to encourage those who want to add to their coins. And so the migration is still ongoing. Even when the exchange begins trading, migrations will still be ongoing because it is not everyone that will migrate during this period. And so the only thing that you will not benefit when you sponsor anyone is the extra bonuses that are attached to the 60 days challenge. But the sponsorship still continues because we have a lot of humanitarians. Even before the 60 days challenge, the sponsorships was there. And so if you want to sponsor any humanitarian recipient, you can still go ahead and sponsor. and still get 50 coins from their 50% of their allocation. Yes, and so the sponsorships still continues. Please, sir, what is the total number of the migrations now? I think I said it okay, but let me repeat myself again. We have a total of 19,240 completed migrations currently on the exchange. And so that is where we are at the moment. And so for those of you who came in while the meeting has gone so far, you can listen to the recorded version of the meeting so that you can get yourself properly informed or updated from the starting of the meeting. And so we are heading to 20,000. Remember, our target is 30,000 before the end of August. And so I am looking forward to every leader and also every coordinator working along with us to ensuring that this campaign has gone viral. Let's encourage our users to migrate so that we can have the first minimum requirement of 55,000 users on the exchange so that trading can begin. And so if you have any question or concern or comment, you can indicate by raising up your hands and I will give you an opportunity to reiterate your question or concern. So at this point, if you have any question or comment, you can indicate by raising up your hands. And so I want to appreciate our humanitarian who have sponsored. I think Mr. Raymond is here in the house. He is one of the administrators for Honorable Kate Raymond, who sponsored 160 migrations recently. Yes, Mr. Ezekiel, you can unmute your mic and greet us quickly and also give us update how far with the sponsorships. Are we making progress on your end there? Because sponsorships have slowed down ever since I left
Yes, sir.
Nigeria.
Yes,
A
sir.
lot of sponsorships
Every,
have slowed down. Yes, you can go on, Mr. Ezekiel.
yes. In fact, before the end of this month, you you see
It looks like your connectivity is very poor. Your audio
before
is not coming in.
this
Can you hear me,
month,
Mr. Ezekiel?
before this month, you see surprises, sir. Surprises, sir.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. And
Hello,
so
sir. Hello, sir.
yes, I can hear you now. You
I
are
said
live.
before the end of this month, we are going to migrate many people, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. No problem. All right. So I'm also using this medium to encourage both individual sponsors
I can
and also the humanitarians. Let us all join forces together by
I can hear
ensuring
you. I
that
can hear you. I can hear you.
yes, your information, your update has already been taken, Mr. Ezekiel. I have heard what you said. Before the end of this month, you are going to migrate more persons. I think I've heard that
Yeah,
update.
before the end of the month, we are going to do migration again. Before the
All right.
no
Yes,
problem. No,
yes. Okay, thank you so much. I think network is fluctuating seriously in some locations. And so we won't be staying for too long because the essence of this meeting is to just come on board, update us regarding the progress that we have made so far in the migration process. And so if there is no any question or concern, I would like to bring this meeting to a close. We already have gone 34 minutes into this meeting. And so we are having the humanitarian IWC merchant training this evening, which will be coming up by 8 o'clock Liberian time and also 9 o'clock Nigerian time. And so one of the facilitators is going to take us through the process and also give us a highlight on everything that has to do with trading. And so those of us who are added into that group chat, you can kindly ensure that you are present so that you can have yourself informed. You are supposed to be paying for this kind of informations, but we want to carry everyone along so that you can explore and also uh, make make a lot of wealth in this particular move and also mission that we are, because one of the slogans of the incredible wealth coin is creating millionaires and also developing talent. Most of you are talented, and so though we are coming into that aspect, but we want us to utilize every other medium that has to do with wealth creation, so that all of us can all succeed collectively. And so when it comes to trading, there are so many areas that trading covers. And so it is basically not just going to be crypto trading. It has to do with general information regarding trading and also everything that has to do with the financial market. And so I want to thank those of us who were present in the last week brief introduction. And so I think today we will have more time. Ensure that you are part of that meeting. Ensure that you are not left behind in that particular meeting, so that you can be part of those who will be able to follow up with this particular information regarding trading. And so, on behalf of the entire leadership and everyone who is present this evening, I want to appreciate us for coming on board, and also for staying put up till the end of this meeting. And so, let's do it next week again. Thank you so much, and good night, everyone. Thank you very much.